Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Now, let's get straight into what you came here for. So, first things first is my theme. So this year I decided to go with a very subdued color scheme and decorations, as I feel like in the previous years I really went overboard and always felt like it was too much going on, and it was almost like overwhelming because so I realized I was looking off to the side a lot in this video, but it's just because I have notes. So when and if you see me looking off to the side, I'm just checking my notes, making sure I'm still on track, because I can talk and ramble. And I wanted this video to be somewhat organized and condensed down versus an hour of me rambling. So don't mind that. Pay attention to what I'm saying and what you're seeing. All right, enjoy the video. Never had a rhyme or a rhythm. Like, it was just stuff here, stuff there. Just as long as it was Christmas and it was in the color scheme, I bought it. This year, I kind of wanted to have a method behind my madness. So I wanted something that looked good in the daytime when the twinkling lights were off. Now, don't get me wrong. I love all the extra decor, but mine, it just wasn't me. Or at least it's not me now. Maybe it was me last year, but this year, I don't know, 25 is, or, 24 approaching 25 is really changing my outlook. So like I said, this year I wanted to do something simple, cute, and functional. My color schemes were champagne, olive green, white, and black. I got the idea from being in Hobby Lobby with my auntie, and I went in there just to kind of see what was out there, kind of, dip my toes a little bit, kind of see, what I could come up with, because we hadn't really decided on a theme this year. It was kind of just winging it. And while we were in there shopping, I saw the colors in there and immediately put them together. And I mean, it was like a match made in heaven. I had never realized how well those two colors go together. And that applies to anything, not just like Christmas decor. It kind of applies to everything. They have their store set up by colors and by themes. So you can really see these two things together in the same space and see everything that they have in that color. You don't really have to go looking. You're in this section, you're gonna get everything you need here. Then you go to the next section, that's a different color, you get everything you need there. It's like perfect. This year, Hobby Lobby had a 50% off sale. So of course it was like the first place that I wanted to go. This year I kind of followed in my aunt's footsteps of adding picks and switching up my ornament styles with textures and things like that. I honestly decided that with this theme, I wanted something elegant, subtle, and grown and sexy. So one important thing that I wanted to take into this year that I wish I learned last year was that it's not about how much you spend, but about how you spend the money, like what you're actually buying. In total, I believe I spent $150 on new decor, which realistically consists of the new ornaments, a few of the picks, and the trees. So when I started my Christmas decorating, I had to reset my mind and essentially delete Pinterest, as I didn't want to fall into the comparison game with others' homes and ideas. But that really helped me not feel the need to overspend and allowed me to tap directly into my creativity. And in my opinion, my results were perfect. I mean, this is the perfect representation of where I am in life, what my mindset is, my growth pattern, everything. If I can find pictures of last year and I'm going to sit it next to this year, you're going to see a crazy difference. I hope I find those pictures. I didn't feel the need to stuff my place with things that I can only reuse once every 3 to 4 years, because my theme and color scheme changes every year. It allowed me to take into consideration that I'm not rich, nor do I have the space for all this stuff that I'm seeing on TikTok and Pinterest. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I went for a grown and sexy look this year. I felt kind of bold putting green on a green tree, But the way that I made it stand out was by adding textures and kind of adding different shades of green to add dimension to the tree. I found some like velvet green ornaments from Michael's, and like I said, the different shades, different textures, different finishes of the ornaments really allowed that green to stand out from the green on the tree. Originally, I was gonna do green and champagne, but it wasn't filling the tree out, and it got very flat to me. Like the tree got very flat. There was no dimension. It was boring. But I remembered I bought ornaments last year and the year before that were neutral colors that I can reuse. That is the most important thing to do when you're shopping for holiday decor like that. Buy things that you know you're going to reuse. Buy those silvers, those golds, those whites, those blacks, sometimes those browns, those creams. Buy those neutral colors so that you can incorporate them into anything. And that's what I did with my white and blacks this year, and they really changed the look and feel of the space, because it didn't feel like I added green and champagne decor to my room. It feels like that black is still tied into that white that I'm trying to incorporate into this gray and black living room is still there. So it's still elements of my living room in the decorations. That's why it's so subtle, and in the daytime it looks just so pretty to me. Like, I love it. Like, it's there, but it's not there. Like, it just works with the space. Like, without that white and black, it would look weird to me. So now let's discuss what's new and what's old and where everything's from. Let's start with the living room. So the first thing you see when you enter my living room is my entryway table on your right side. And what you'll see there is 2 glass cloches that are filled with ornaments. Those glass cloches are old. I can't even tell you where they're from. But all the ornaments in there are new for the most part. They're all green and champagne, which I got from Hobby Lobby. And I think I got a couple from Walmart, but for the most part, that's the only real new thing over there, aside from the nutcracker that I got from the Target bullseye section, and then an old candle that I also got from the Target bullseye section. Meaning, I didn't spend more than $5 on that table this year, realistically. Actually, no, I spent more like $10 on that table this year. Then, when you look to the left side, you'll see 3 trees that I got from Hobby Lobby. And guess what? They were 50% off. They're champagne, so they are newer, but they are such a subtle champagne to where if they went with silver, it could still work. But again, we're getting those neutral colors here. That's what this is about. Reusable colors. Coffee table, where I have another tree from Hobby Lobby. I have I have a candle that I got from Burlington, which is new. And then a set of matches, which is also new from Walmart. A table stand that says Mary that I got from Walmart from last year. Then you'll see a pre-filled vase that I got from, I believe, Burlington a couple of years ago, honestly. It's been a while. And then I also have a tray that I got from Marshall's for $10. And this tray, I can use this year round because it's a natural wooden color, so it still blends in with the way that my home is styled. All I would have to do is change the stuff in there. On my couch, I generally like to keep it neutral and simple with some black and white pillows, with the addition to a green pillow that I got from Target this year. That was like $15 on clearance. And then I also have an old snowflake pillow that's black and white, so it still makes sense with my decor. All I do is flip it throughout the year. But I got that from Five Below probably like a year ago. So the only thing new on my couch is that green pillow from Target. Then we get over to the tray that I keep on my ottoman that has a sleigh that I got from Target last year that I just painted black to fit the theme, and it just makes it neutral so I can do anything with it. Then I have a snow globe that I got from Dollar Tree. If you're looking for that DIY and how I did that, check out the next video or an upcoming video for all the deets on all the DIYs that I did this year. And I'm so excited to share them. And then I put some old tree figures that I glued to tea lights to make them light up from Walmart. And then I got the tea lights from Dollar Tree. Again, both old, but you'd never know because I reinvented them by putting the light in there. Hello. Next, we move on to the TV stand where you'll see some old garland that I got from Walmart a couple of years ago. I got like 50 feet. so that I could use it in different places of the home if I decide to. And if I don't use it all, I can always use it again next year because it's plain, simple green garland. And then I have the stockings that I got from Walmart last year, I believe, that are hooked to my TV stand via command hooks because I didn't want to buy the stocking holders because I didn't think it really made a difference because you can't see them with the light bar right there and the garland. So I just use command hooks. Why would I buy something new if you're not going to see it anyway? And then for the open parts of the TV stand, you'll see a couple of decorative items. The only thing that's new there is the black reindeer that I got from the Target Christmas section, but it was only $5. Everything else has been there. I have a wax melter there that I've had for a while that I never used because it has a gold accent. And for the most part, I like to keep silver accents in my living room. So I just kind of had it. I don't think I said that right. My main tree, which is behind me. So this tree is half and half new ornaments and old ornaments. Anything green and champagne is new from this year, which I bought from Hobby Lobby most likely. Anything black, white, possibly silver, is from previous years where I've gotten them from some of everywhere. But again, my tree is full. And then also the picks are new because that was something that I decided to try this year. Most of those are from Hobby Lobby and then a couple of them are from Walmart. But what I do is cut those down into smaller stems so that I can get more out of them. Because why would I spend $50 on stems when I could spend 10 and get 5 of them? Next is my absolute favorite decoration piece of all time when it comes to Christmas. Like, this is top tier. It's top 2 and it's not number 2. It's my chandelier. This has been my baby since this idea popped in my head. If it even popped in my head, I'm pretty sure I saw a similar thing on Pinterest, but I made it my own. It's my chandelier, my ornament chandelier. And this is such a cute, inexpensive, and easy DIY, which again, I'll show you in the next video or in an upcoming video. So you need to subscribe and stay tuned so you don't miss it. Because how else are you going to do this without me telling you? We're here so I can share my secrets with you. So why would you want to keep yourself from such a good idea that is cheap and inexpensive? And half of this stuff you probably already have if you're decorating for Christmas anyway. Then you get down to my dining room table. And I really wanted to keep my dining room table simple this year because I wanted it to still be practical. As in, if I'm having a game night or if I'm having people over, I want to be able to clear the table quickly or not even have to clear the table at all because I only have my few centerpieces. I didn't want to have to essentially brush everything off the table and have to pick up a bunch of plates and stuff like that when I'm having company. Although I don't have company that often, I do sit at my dining room table and I want it to be clear if I'm sitting there working on something or anything, just sitting there. I don't want to have to move everything just to exist in that space. So I just want to keep it very simple. Just a cute bowl with some pine cones that I had from last year that I also mixed in with new pine cones because they're scented. And the old ones obviously lost their scent because it's been years. So I just added a couple more to make that scent strong again so that when you're walking past there, you smell cinnamon. It puts you in the holiday spirit. Hello? You're in the living room and you smell Christmas because of the candles and the wax warmers. I want it to flow throughout the home seamlessly. Then we get to what I call my skinny mini tree. This tree is exactly the same as the big one in the sense of all of the green and champagne ornaments are new this year. Anything black and white is from previous years. So this brings the video to an end. I really hope you got inspired, took something from this, took some tips, hopefully possibly got de-influenced into buying some new stuff. Just got inspired to tap into your creativity and make your home you, okay? Don't make your home a Pinterest home. Make it what you want it to be. That's the most important thing about decorating for Christmas. And I feel that's what takes the joy away and makes it a consumer holiday when it's just about what you have, it's about how much of something you have and not what you have and what you value and what you cherish. I love my space. Like, it's not too much. It's not overwhelming. It's enough and it's there and it's cute, but it's still functional. But if you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Thank you so much. You getting that watch time up. I appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe for that DIY video, more Christmas content, more in-depth Christmas content, and I just want to show you how to enjoy the holidays this year, like without breaking the bank, because you really don't have to break the bank to be in the holiday spirit. And make sure you turn on that notification bell because you don't want to miss a single thing that I am posting this year. From the shorts to the long form content to the vlogs, you don't want to miss anything because we have so much in store. Peace.